a flatboat painted black. Each wave is ideal, closer a migrant flag. A tongue with syllables no script can catch. The many birds you have passed through, try to remember them as I do mine. Memory is all you have still. How can much you bear on your back? You lost one language, gained another, lost a third. There's nothing you'll inherit, neither bed strips or per capita. No plot by the riverbank in your father's village of Cozen Cherry, or by the burning Ghat in Varanasi. All you have is a writing hand smeared with ink and little bits of paper swirling in a violent wind. I am a blue-black child, cheeks swollen with a butterball I stole from mama's kitchen stove. The sky and stars melt in my mouth. Wooden spoon in handed, she chased me round and round the tamarind tree. I musk in the wings of the coal, which nests in that tree. You heard its cry in the jolting bus from Santa Monica to Malibu. After the Ferris wheel, the lovers with their wind-slashed hair, toxic foam on the drifts of the ocean. Come dry captive. What? Come, the dry cactus lands. The child who crosses the border, water bottle in hand, fallen asleep the aisle where backpacks and sodden baskets are stashed. Out of her soiled pink skirt whirl those blood-scratched skies and all the singing riffs of Story by Mina Alexander. Welcome to another episode of Dear Jono, where we do the New York Times crossword. I'm the titular Dear, and I'm joined by my friend Jono.
Congratulations, Andrew Cho. We did it all for you. Ghostland Observatory. The happiest day of our years. Last year I got Post Malone. This year you get Ghostland Observatory.
That's right. And I, of course, am the titular Dear. The New York Times crossword puzzle was invented someday. Maybe it's not a day you remember, but baby, that day's here to stay. And of course, I'm joined by the Dooner. Dooner, how you doing? Dooner?
Are you saying that I'm Dooner?
You're the Dooner.
No, I'm just...
It's Marcus and the Dooner. I'm here with Dooner. Dooner, how you doing?
Let's get this puzzle started.
Yeah?
One across, riding on. One down, theater, dance, etc., arts.
Yeah, Dave, you a big fan of the arts?
No.
Really?
Yeah, no.
What do you like?
We're not on PIP today, are we?
No, why?
They wanted to test PIP, but they don't have the capability when we're not on PIP.
What do they want to
When I
test?
say they, I mean like Christy, Peter, people.
Oh, Christy Peter.
There's different testing they're doing for different applications. But what started as a collective crossword-solving show became a room for every sort of performances.
Every sort of performance.
Neat.
Dave,
so Dear
put me
Jono is a segment on Bloodfeast?
Yes, you freak. Turn on my reverb, Dave.
I don't know how to.
Every sort of performances. I got a job for you, young man. Can you make sure this shit is plugged in down here? I'm not getting it. I'm not getting Max. Isn't that fucked? What'd they do to my Max?
27 across, Chip Chipperson sent talented title character portrayed by Matt Damon.
Ooh,
Bonowitz.
Mr.
No,
Ripley.
it's Mr. Ripley, dude.
Dave,
Not Bonowitz.
Dave, you are talented, though.
Yeah, but I'm no Mr. Ripley.
People don't know that you play the part of Chris Harrison on Stupid Morning Bullshit.
It's a character.
Yeah, but it's great.
I have lots of characters.
Let's hear one of them.
Here, I'll do my my Thai character.
Oh, hey, I'm Ty. Oh, I got a bunch of chords and stuff.
Dead on. Young man.
Yeah, thanks.
Hey, let me do my Dave impersonation.
Okay.
Hey, I'm Dave. Oh, I gotta push all these buttons and do sound.
Yeah, I'm not really good
Fuck
at...
off, dude. That's not all I do.
I mean...
And I don't even push buttons.
Well, I mean, that's just like, in the moment, just
What
improvising. I'm
buttons
not
do I
trying
push,
to... I'm not trying to...
fucking asshole.
Well, why don't you... Don't be a dick about it.
5 down. Oh, am I a dick now?
Yeah.
Oh, suddenly I'm a dick.
A big old log.
Private
juicy.
investigator, yeah. Oh.
The guy.
34 across turn north says. The
I'm
clue is
the
late
guy.
night for a working stiff.
You know it.
Graveyard shift.
I'm the guy, 23 feet tall. I live in the forest and I hunt the deer. Watch out.
Graveyard shift.
Animals aren't safe from me.
My giant tree man hands will grab the meat and eat whatever I want. What?
Buno says new tender touches may be this month. Try November 26th, dude. Try November 26th on Adult Swim TV channel. 63 across 818 guy says lens.
I'm a folklore creature. I'm the Paul Bunyan of the southeast states. I'm the very tall maxi man I eat in the forest.
2 down coming from S Dodge Firestone product.
Michelle?
Tire. Oh, the tire company.
Okay. Buno's. Did you get 19 across from Buno's?
No, what is it?
The clue is word before status or studies. Think about it. It's a class you took in elementary school.
Social.
Social studies, my friend.
I got it. I got it. It wasn't that hard.
What the heck is Did Cho, like, unplug things or something?
I don't know. I mean, nothing plugs into the back of that thing. I don't know why you're looking in there. Well, I don't know.
It's something to do with the scaler.
It used to work, man.
But it worked on Fish Center.
It worked on Fish Center. What did he do?
Nobody
Well,
was
I
over
can't
there.
cut to my thing, so I'm going to go here to the color yellow.
Nobody was over there.
Dave, can you write the... Don't worry about it, Dave.
What happened?
I'm just going to show the color yellow while. Dave, can you sing your yellow song that you like?
Yeah.
No, it goes like yellow.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna sing.
Yeah.
When I was born, I was a regular guy. Had too much tears sitting in my eyes. I was crybaby, oh yes, I was crybaby guy. Oh, then I walked up to a man and said, I am no longer such a crybaby man. I like that song a lot. I like the yellow song.
Yeah.
It's a pretty cool one. That's right. The number is 708-794-6386. Give it a ring if you've been thinking about
I saw
talking.
Alexa in here. Maybe she pulled out all the...
You think just a sabotage?
Maybe. She wants her shows to be successful.
That doesn't seem like a
How
thing.
about Main Tank? Get a shot of that.
What? Who's that? Sometimes I feel other Becca from Becca and Becca from last year
Yeah.
doesn't like me.
Why?
And then when she's around, Rebecca doesn't like me anymore.
Really?
Yeah. And I get sad. Maybe it's because neither of us really say hi to each other, though, so then it's just created a bad precedent.
Why not?
Because we don't like each other. No, I have nothing against her. I'm joking.
Wow.
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Hey, Josh, what's going on here? What's going on? Were you in here messing with shit?
Hey, what's up?
Man,
Nothing.
not much
What's
going
going on?
on.
What's good? What's
Good.
guys?
Everything's good.
I just wanted to sing
Hey,
some more
how's it
of that.
going?
I just wanted to sing some more of that "Pee and Tears Out My Dick" song that Dave was doing earlier.
Yeah,
Is that what it
what
was?
about the one that I was
Peeing
singing about?
tears out my dick?
What about
You
the
were
one I
like,
was
"Oh,
singing
what
about
does
the
that mean,
giant?
little?"
I said
It's
pee
like-
tears
I
out my
was
dick.
singing one about a giant. I was singing one about being a giant.
Ooh. Hey, I know 27 down.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
Myriad.
I know 11 down. Fudge. 27. 11 down.
27 down's Myriad.
11 down is Elf.
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 Orc.
Orc or elf?
Fudge. I don't know.
Well, what do you want
I
to?
know,
What do you want to write in?
One
dude?
across, Dave. Writing on is going to be a top, I think.
What do you want me to put in there? Elf or orc?
I'm going to go with Orc. I think that might be it,
No, I'm
dude.
writing an elf.
Oh, you fudger.
Don't
What'd
say
you call
that.
me?
Don't say that.
What'd you
to
call
Dave.
me? What'd you call me?
Hello.
Don't say that.
What'd you call me?
Don't say it.
What'd you call me?
Okay.
You're gonna give him.
Man.
You're gonna get him.
Man.
What'd you call me?
What'd you call him, dude?
I'm going to call you a pudding man. Pudding man. Oh,
Oh, a pudding man?
Go eat your boogers, dude.
Booger pudding.
I
Nice.
drink 15 Red Bulls a day. Huh? And then I sand couches.
Hey, Max, what are you going to be for Halloween?
I don't know if you've
Hey,
seen
so
my,
yeah, also,
my Instagram
it's,
story.
22 down
Dylan.
today.
22 down is what?
I hung out on him because me and Nidal were talking.
Spay.
If you saw my Instagram stories last weekend, I went to one party as a bloody roach dad, and I think it was a costume we had used on Fish Center Bloodfeast before. And I looked really good in the picture, and that was on my Instagram stories, which I learned how to do at Dave's party.
I had a pretty busy weekend, so I didn't see your story. I'm sorry.
Well, you're out of the front group, Nidal. Hey, Avi.
Hey.
I had my own Halloween party I had to attend.
So, 16 across, how I pronounce it? I'm not going to pronounce it. TRIPTYCH.
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 I have no idea how I know that word, but I just do.
Triptych.
You're cheating.
Triptych.
There's a brewery
Six
here
down.
called Triptych Brewing.
6 down's going to be Pecs.
Oh, like pectorals.
Yes.
What's 13 across going to be? Witty comebacks.
Well,
What do you think that's going to be?
right post.
KP sent, call back. I'll let you in. I'm sorry. I put you on a group call like a jerk.
Summoned on an
down.
intercom is going to be paged.
3 down's going to be Opie.
Like opioid epidemic currently plaguing the nation.
All right, I'm
Alright,
going to go. It's nice talking to you guys.
Hey, I
Me
see
too.
it, Niddle.
See ya.
Little Niddle.
13 down, Turdnor says, go fly a kite. Yes, yes. What's the craziest thing you've ever done? Give us a call, 4139-708-794-6386. Give us a call. Tell us the craziest thing you've ever done.
We're going to be judging it, and on the stories, we're finding the craziest
The craziest
of
thing.
the craziest.
Whoever
it's
gets
called
the craziest thing, I'm going to dump a cup of water all over myself
at the end,
of the show. I'll show you standings
And
in
then-
solidarity.
After the water's on him, he will say which one was the craziest of the craziest.
And you know, I'm gonna say it in a crazy voice.
And this
too.
segment's called Crazy Eights. From like the card game Crazy Eights. Hey, what's up, KP Senti?
Hello.
How you doing, dude?
Hey,
I am good.
what's going on?
I am watching your show on my TV.
Are you KP Senti?
Yes.
Hey, how's it going, dude?
Good.
Nice.
Is your last name Pacente and your first name is Kevin?
No.
Is your first name colon?
No.
Then I don't know what your story is, man.
What's the craziest thing you've ever done?
Crazy as in like in my life?
No, as in a previous life, fucker. No, your life, dude. Craziest in your
Dude.
life.
Oh, that's really hard. Nothing comes into mind.
Well, I'm going to let Steve tell you the craziest thing he's done, okay, KP? Steve, you're crazy. Give us your
Now, this
crazy.
is a guy that hit a kid and drove away from a hit and run.
What?
So,
Oh my
so I was
God.
thinking about last week when that kid called in. You remember?
Oh, yeah, the child?
And he was really opening up to you guys.
Yeah.
He was very vulnerable. I
Yeah.
thought it was really sincere. And
Yeah,
Dave, you were so good with him. It was great.
I did really great too.
Well, you kind of just made fun of his accent.
No, it wasn't an accent. It was a speech impediment,
Yeah.
implying that in some
Yeah.
ways he was less than.
No, I was implying he had a special way of talking.
But Max felt all right because he tricked him into thinking like,
I was being supportive.
yeah.
Which is the only thing you
But I
could
don't
do. I
think
mean,
he did. I just
parents
think the kid
trick
didn't
their
really
children
care.
all the
But
time.
I was so impressed with Dave. Dave, you were great.
Wow,
Me too.
thanks.
I was impressed
Thanks
with
so
me
I was
as
really
well.
disappointed in Max.
I was pretty into what I did.
But I thought, Dave, have you thought about ever having kids? Because you were so good with that kid. It was really
Yeah, I've
sweet.
thought about it. And
People
we've
always say,
talked
Max,
about
you're
it.
better with kids than Dave. If Dave has a kid, you're definitely the godfather.
No, you're not. You're not coming to my christening, Max. I already said.
Yeah,
I already
don't-
told Father John if at my christening I do not want Max there. He's like, well, we can't really lock people out. I said, Father John, if Max shows up, you do not let him in, okay? I'm going to
can't
get
wait.
Bishop Frankie, and we're going to do something about this.
Even if I have to sneak
I go
in
to an
the bread,
Irish church.
I'll sneak in the Irish Jesus bread. I will become the godfather. It's going to be awesome. And
No.
it's going to be a Bloodfeast moment for history, right, KP?
Yes.
Are you a really religious guy, Dave?
No.
Are you very religious?
I'm God-fearing,
No.
but I don't have a defined definition of God.
But you believe in God. And
But I fear God, but I don't know what God is.
But Dave's, in general, he's fearful.
And my genital is fearful.
yeah.
He if you accidentally touch his food, he'll say God is coming.
And what about Jiyoung? Do you guys have the same religious beliefs, or do you?
I'd say we both are God-fearing, but neither one of us know what God is.
And I would say the Korean God is far more shallow.
Neither one of us have a working relationship with God.
All right. Interesting.
But
All right. Thanks,
but
guys.
God is good. God is good, and we fear Him, and He will come
Well,
back.
if you don't know what God is, then how do
And
you know God is good?
I don't understand God. But,
Yeah, it's pretty
but
confusing.
God is good, and God will come back and judge us all very
every time
harshly.
Dave explains this to me, it is very confusing. But at the end, I get it. I get where he's coming from. A good
I don't
God
get it.
can be
I
scary
don't know.
and unknown, kind of like a big shadow that's beneath your car.
But if it's unknown, then how can it be? How do you know it's good? You
Well,
know what I
that's the
mean?
whole thing, is that it might not be good. And that's the great part
Yeah,
about it.
that's my point.
That's
I don't know
what
if that's
makes
the great
God
part about it.
great, is you don't know if he's a good ghost or a bad ghost.
All right. Sorry, guys. I got to go.
No,
No,
yeah,
we'll talk
okay.
to you later.
Go hit a kid.
Fart for me says, Dave, freeze your sperm. Why?
In case it's too, like, if you have a fast kid, maybe you want to use your frozen sperm so you get a slower kid who doesn't run away.
Oh, I'm running, talking too
Oh, gotcha, kid. Go back to your room.
Is that because molecules slow down in the cold?
Exactly. Praise Lauren plays Dave.
You're on the line with Bloodfeast.
Come on, KP.
What was that?
What I'm wondering is if
trying to
Call of
solve your-
War is kind of like Call of Lar.
Oh, wow.
I'm not sure.
What other things do you have to say?
Why is Turnor saying Korean God? LOL.
I don't know.
Why is that
All I know
funny
is
to
I
you?
like your penmanship.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you. We
Dave,
go,
he writes like
we
he's...
go every other letter. I draw
Yeah.
one, Max draws one.
It's very fun.
Oh, I like it. It looks like shapes.
Yeah. Well, I've been doing this for a long time. I've been doing this for longer than some people have even had a career, and they've reached success in their career
Wow.
in the amount of time that I've been doing this.
The crossword puzzle?
Yeah, like I've been doing crosswords for 3 years now.
Yeah.
In that time, like people have started hobbies. I think who was the guy who sang "That's My Dog"? Lil Baby. Lil Baby started rapping right around the same time I started doing crosswords. He is now a huge successful rapper. I am still a middling crossword show host.
Yeah, but you're not going for the pop media. It's a little...
I'm just saying.
There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you got to go stay in your league.
I'm just saying, a baby. I want to be a little baby of crosswords. That's my dog.
No, I'm the little baby of crosswords. Give me my maxi milk.
That's me. I'm more of the whiner of the group.
Where's my maxi milk? Can I suck your Bono titty?
Don't say that.
Please, please. Ooh.
That's my dog.
Ooh, let me suck
That's
your
my
Dave
dog.
milk.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh, let me suck
Ooh.
your Dave milk, Dave. Please, Mommy Dave.
Wait, I'm like, if anything, a dad. 57 across bummer vacation says ego trips. Do you know, when I was in high school, I had a health teacher, Mr. Michaels.
Okay.
Mr. Michaels taught us many things. One of the things he taught us was if we do get pulled over
Weird, right?
after drinking too much, to put a penny under our tongue while doing the breathalyzer, because that'll somehow
But who has pennies?
skirt the breathalyzer. This is back in 1999. And he's like, I'm not telling you to go out and drink, and I'm not saying you should drink and drive, but if you do, put a penny under your tongue, and you can get around the breathalyzer. That's something Mr. Michaels taught us in high school. Another thing he taught us was, now I don't want to offend anybody, and I'm not trying to be controversial, but sometimes if a man does too many steroids, he can secrete milk from his breast.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, Mr. Michaels.
Ooh. Mommy muscle, Dave.
I wonder where Mr. Michaels is right now.
That's weird.
What's going on?
Maybe just need to
restart the
restart,
computer. Yeah,
try.
restart the computer.
I'm gonna restart the computer.
That's my dog.
Just imagine if you did get away with the breathalyzer. Well, this guy's just a terrible driver who stinks of booze and chews pennies, but
Yeah.
he can
But-
he can't stop him.
Yeah, his blood alcohol level is fine.
Alcohol. We got a crazy thing from Gary Supermar. They say the crazy thing I've done is probably so tame compared to others.
What?
I don't know what the
Can't
craziest
find
thing
any
I've done
photos of
is.
Mr. Michaels.
I puked on Fish Center. That's pretty crazy. Oh, whoa.
That's my dog.
Oh, whoa.
That's my dog.
Oh, whoa.
That's my dog.
I'm going to get a crossword answer. 7 down. Off the main. It's probably ashore. Maybe, right? With 13 across being university town name. No. Why? Witty comebacks are reposts.
I'm on Rate My Teachers,
Yeah, ashore.
and I'm looking at my cousin Josh, who's a teacher.
Does he have any hot peppers?
Someone says, I had him last year and he made me hate English. As a senior, he's the reason I dropped to CP English. He just always takes off points for small things, and it adds up, and sometimes it seems he just took off points because he felt like it. All in all, not my best experience.
No, and this is a high schooler?
Yeah. Wow.
It's pretty well worded.
Yeah.
Maybe they should have passed English. That's like
Wow.
good read. Maybe you have a dumb family. Do you think you're the smartest in your family?
Someone says, awesome!
Do you think you're the smartest in your family, Dave?
My immediate family?
Yeah.
No.
Really? Who do you use the smart one? Your younger
Either
sister?
one of my sisters, both of my sisters.
Do you think I'm gonna marry one of them as like a
No.
freak accident?
No, of course not.
Why not? Because they
Because
don't
you're
live
not
in
coming to my
Atlanta?
christening, dude.
Yeah, but I might meet them at like a
No.
roller derby thing.
No, you're not marrying either one of my
Do
sisters.
they go to the roller derby in Atlanta?
You would just do it as a joke.
No,
I'd
I would
be-
love them forever.
No, you'd be doing it as a
If
joke.
we were a good fit, I would love them for. I can't
No.
listen. I can't even.
You haven't even talked to them in a year.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing. Distance makes the heart go boner.
Don't say that.
What boner?
Come on. Turnor says 60 across.
You didn't put
give a
7
rip.
down ashore.
Do you
Come
think
on.
I give a shit?
I said the answer, bitch.
You think I give a rip?
7 down ashore.
Do you think I give a rip?
Yeah.
What the heck kind of answer is that? Give a rip.
Where's that from? Can't believe they put that in the crossword. Who says that? Where's
Who
that
says that?
from? Must be something who Buno says or. Man, it's very weird that this. I bet Cho screwed with the plugins for his Ghostland Observatory wet dream.
So none of this
Well,
is
then he
working?
acts like he has to stay here for the fucking. He doesn't have to stay here for the Call of War.
Yeah, he does. He's switching it.
He doesn't have to switch it.
What is he? What do you mean he doesn't have to switch?
Somebody else could.
Who?
Stephanie, me, Josh. Josh has done it once,
Ty.
and Josh could do it. Ty could do it.
I didn't know that.
Well, Josh is on camera, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, up to me to switch Call of War.
You don't
I'm
know.
only
you have
gonna cut
do
to the
They
people
do
who-
rehearsals right now.
Oh, I can't do it because of Bloodfeast. Fuck, I guess Cho does has to miss his show.
Dylan and Anna says 46 under.
What kind of name is Dylan Anana?
Dylan and Anna.
Dylan Anana says, I had sex with Max. And to date their mom.
Whoa, Bruno says, craziest thing I did happened at an Eric Andre show. I'd rather not mention it.
I'd love to hear it.
I'd love to hear it.
Come on, what are people going to do? Go to your house?
Just say it.
Did you say the N-word? Did you throw barbed wire on a cop? I'm thinking all the crazy things people can do.
Did you vomit into a bucket and then pour it on yourself?
Did you do a truck flip?
Did you drive up and down the street of an elementary school screaming, I've got a bomb in this car?
Did you get a blowjob in the private dance room at the, what was it called? Lace Club and, what's the one? What's the place where all the lights are?
Did you go on a tour of the Nabisco factory and when you went by the Oreos, tell everyone that you just jizzed in the cream?
Did you agape?
No, 31 Down did, though.
Oh. Turdnor gives us 28
Can you imagine
down.
Bruno's on the Oreo tour saying, I just jizzed in there?
That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny, though, honestly.
I just jizzed in there. You found it? Why did you use F when you came in here?
Rebecca, whenever other Rebecca's here, you don't like talking to me. How'd you find... Why'd it take so fucking long? What?
Did you hear Max's question, Rebecca? It's a very serious question. A little bit of a loaded question.
Oh, it's just the HDMI card's
Yeah,
broken?
it's the decimator. I don't know how to use a decimator.
Oh, we can't... When you... It's just like weird background noise unless you're on a microphone.
Yeah. Do we want this one? This one's kind of nice.
I'm doing the puzzle.
Yeah, where's that one from?
That's DFL.
Let's do it.
Okay.
I was just... Rebecca, I was lamenting that when other Rebecca's here, you don't like talking to me.
Is that true? Did everyone get to eat tonight? Yeah, I had a soggy bun. Where's Ty going now? Were you going to do Desperate Losers? Just like you always do? Every time I look at Ty, he's doing Desperate Losers with Alexa at 3 p.m.
Do you hate that doing that show now?
Desperate Losers is great. It's
Thought
one
you
of the
said-
best shows on the stream.
Why?
Because Matt Pacini is a jewel and a gem,
Are you
and it
just
has
Does
some
he
of the
even talk
best
to you, though?
switching.
Does he
and
even
some
talk
of
to
the
you?
best audio.
Does he even talk to you, though?
What makes
Yeah, he talks to me all the time. We Skype every time before the show, and we say,
And
Hey,
he, and he
What's so good
says-
about the audio? What's wrong
he
with
says,
our audio?
What's your name again?
What's wrong with
Thigh?
our switching?
And then you say, no, Ty.
he says, "What's your name, Trey?"
What's wrong with our
Dennis
switching?
thinks my name is Trey.
Who's Dennis?
Dennis is the new cameraman that's gonna,
Oh, yeah, he calls you Trey?
yeah. I corrected him today, though. So yeah, Desperate Losers, 3 p.m. every day. Matt Pacini, Connecticut Matt. Ty's on the switcher, Alexa's on the sound, and it's one of the, it is the best show on the stream. So
Don't say that on my show.
So tune in.
Have you ever seen DigiKiss, though?
Look, I gotta rehearse for this very important show. That
Desperate
is
Losers?
Desperate Losers.
Are you
There's
cam-opping
desperate
for that?
rehearsals?
Yeah, it's desperate rehearsals right now. I really gotta go.
Oh my god. These letters are messing with Ajax. Dave, I'm gonna give you an answer.
Ajax says 32 across.
Oh, never
Zag.
mind. Don't let me give you an answer. I'd love to give you an answer, but you didn't let me give you one.
Agley Bagelface says, any word on last stream? Yes, but I'm not allowed to talk about it.
12 down, first to 2 lists and fashion advice, Dave. That's going to be dues. Hey, you're in line with Bloodfeast. This is the Manly Man Max.
Hello, this is the Super Macho Gary.
Hey, what's
Super
up?
Macho
What's
Gary.
up, B? Let's
Here
hear
comes
your crazy
Alexa from
story.
Desperate Losers. Oh, are you going to do Desperate Losers? Oh, no, to get a
She's
wine
flipping you
opener.
off.
No,
Jesus. Oh, that's a wine opener.
Wine opener.
It just looks like a
It
finger.
looked like a finger.
So tell us about your thingy.
Well, okay, the craziest thing I did, you just had me thinking maybe I could call it in because you're all talking about puke, so now maybe I don't feel so bad. But I was 16, and I drank too much at a party, and I was following my friend home to her house. Shouldn't have been driving, and it's probably 2 in the morning. So all of a sudden, I'm like, fuck, I gotta puke. And I'm thinking in my head that it would probably be a better idea to just puke on myself instead of pull over on, the side of the road, me being a minor, just, for any cop to drive by me.
How long
and
have you been working in the coal mines?
So yeah, I just kind of projectile, puked all over myself in the car, all over the windshield, all over the steering wheel.
Hold up, can you stop for a sec? Dave, 11 down is not elf, it's ent. And that makes 17 across sifts.
Like I care.
Yeah, the ents are the tree things.
I don't care.
Somebody mentioned that elves are more like humanoids and ents are probably creatures. Okay. Sorry,
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, that was about it. So I got home safely. I did not get pulled over. I did not get in trouble for being a minor and drinking. However, I had to wake up the next day and clean out my entire car, which was horrible. But like I said, that's probably really tame compared to a lot of people's crazy stories. So,
Dave, what's
there you
yours?
go. Yeah, I want to know what Dave's is.
Craziest story?
Yeah.
Crazy. You want the craziest story?
What's your craziest story?
And this is real.
Yeah, I want a real life story. Mine was small potatoes.
Small potatoes. Mine was hash browns at best. That's what you should say.
This one time I was at the Oreo factory. It was a tour of the Nabisco up there in the Nabisco warehouse. And I had an hour or two to myself. So I just locked myself away in a closet and masturbated.
With Oreos?
No.
Don't be gross.
Oh. Well, I mean, you're in the Nabisco factory.
No biz. Zone. No biz. No.
24 across is yip. Yipe.
Yipes.
Yipe.
Thanks for
Oh,
calling,
puppies
Gary.
cry. You're welcome. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hey, Sneezer.
Hey, you got this crazy story going still?
Yeah, let's hear it,
I got a
Dill.
crazy one.
All right,
let's hear it.
Dildo.
Yo, all right, so one time in 6th grade, we had the substitute teacher, and I saw that he had a little candy, right? I put a laxative inside his little candy, and then I put it on top of his paperwork, and the guy ate it, man. The guy ate it. We all watched him in the classroom. I'm a bad man. I'm a villain.
No, what happened?
What do you think about that? Did you also get, you got Yip and then
So-
Dom.
No, what happened?
So did he poop?
Yeah, he went poo-poo. He asked the teacher, he said, "Where's the bathroom?"
I thought he was a teacher.
When the teacher came back.
I thought he was
He was a sub.
So he...
I wouldn't do that to my real teacher. He was a substitute.
Huh.
But how long?
That was the worst
Why'd the
thing I've
real
ever done.
teacher come back?
Crazy.
Because he was only a sub. So,
But
whatever, for a week or whatever. So then when...
He didn't poop for a week?
Then he had to poop. Yeah, because he had the laxative.
This guy was only there for like 3 hours, you guys. You gotta understand. She had a meeting. One of the meetings.
And they didn't know where the bathroom was.
No, because he's a substitute teacher, Maxie.
Yeah, but they're pretty clearly labeled in a school, Dildo.
He didn't know where... The substitute teacher didn't know where a bathroom was?
No. It's pretty... but I feel bad. Is that the craziest part of the story?
Yeah.
That he didn't know where the bathroom was?
Oh, now it's a he.
I wouldn't do it to a lady. I was like...
Well, my grandma
I was
used to
like 10.
substitute teach.
And also, my grandma had pooping problems. So where do you get off saying that?
Then I would, if I did it to her, then I would probably have felt really bad and not just a little bit bad. But I thought it was a crazy story. I mean, I've never heard anyone drug anyone before like that.
Dylan.
Maybe it's more of an illegal story.
Hey, you're on the line with Bloodfeast.
Oh man, is that the way?
No.
No.
Yeah, no. Some guy just talked about like that poop story.
Yeah.
So one time I told the gym teacher how to go to the bathroom, and they didn't let me go when I was like a little kid in grade school. So I just looked them in the eyes and just pooped myself.
Max is laughing at that.
No, I was reading.
He's laughing at
this
that.
thing. It
Yeah,
says,
no.
"What is this, Dear Jono with 2 gay guys and no cameras?" That's right. This is Dear Jono. This is Dear Jono.
Dear Jono.
Do you have a problem with that?
Oh no, I'm just really. Yeah, no, I'm like here myself like 5 minutes ago as we're talking.
So the substitute teacher comes back from shitting himself, and then what? Are you the substitute teacher?
No, I was in a class and the teacher didn't let me go to the bathroom, so I just pooped myself in the class.
What?
Yeah, Bob, this is
Look
like
at me. Look
childhood.
at me.
So did you wipe your ass when you were done?
Look at me.
I got like I went home for the day, just like they just sent me home.
Did you have the last laugh?
Like
What time did you go
I think it was
home?
probably about an even.
So an
It
even.
was like like just after lunch, so like not even really worth missing the rest of the day type of thing.
What? I haven't had any time to be home and play Red Dead Redemption.
Redemption.
I woke up.
No, this
I woke up.
it's like when I
Barely
was a
had
kid,
time
though,
to
like Red Dead
to
Redemption's not a
to
thing.
make love
There's,
on the
like, Pokemon.
couch. Made love on the couch. Watched 10 minutes of YouTube. Went to work. I've been at work since.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, I mean, I've just been sitting in a hotel room all day. That sounds
What's up with that?
completely opposite.
What's up with that?
That's what I do.
No, it's not what you do. It's what you did.
Yeah, the poop is what I did.
Okay. Now I get your story, dude.
55 down, gonna be boo!
Did it scare you, dude?
No, it's just really weird seeing like the delay I have on my computer
It's
versus
not
like
that
what
weird.
you're actually saying.
The weird thing is that when we address chatters for things they say in the chat, they don't hear it for a while. So they're like, why are you talking about this thing I said a minute ago? Like if I say, Stony Baloney played the sax on the couch, like he's not going to hear it for a long time. And he's like, oh, did I even say that? I don't even remember.
Oh.
My brain is so rotted by these video games.
He's a troll, though.
Is he a troll?
Nah, I'm just kidding.
No. So that's why like people. I've always wondered why people just keep spamming, thinking that you guys just can't see them.
Yeah, I could see him. I just choose not to recite what they're saying. I watched
I mean,
really
you get a lot of,
most
like,
of the show.
And I'm not going to get home till midnight.
Most of the show, my eyes are just on the chat.
Oh God, that's cancer.
Like I'm just looking at the chat the whole time, and I don't address much of it.
Dude, I got to let you know, man. This phone call's over, but I look forward to the next
Hey.
time you ring-a-ling. Sup, babe? Mayonnaise shoddy. I'm in the recording booth today. I got Paul Painter. He's doing his best Teenage Ninja Nerdle voice. And I'm like, can you say mayonnaise shoddy? And he's like, whoa, dude, gotta get the mayonnaise shoddy. Ooh, mommy, get over here. I'm covered in mayonnaise. Stick your clingers to the ceiling, honey. Shoddy. Mayonnaise shoddy. Should I talk like this more? Maybe if I was in Call of War, if they had me do a voice, I could be one of the generals. I come up, whoa, everybody cool it for a sec. This war, out of control. Where's my man?
You're on the line with Bloodfeast, mayonnaise shoddy.
That's right. Get that mayonnaise.
Shoddy.
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 Shouty.
Yeah.
Get that ketchup mixed with mayonnaise. You got that secret sauce.
Woo!
Got it.
Let me guess what you look like. Can I guess what you look like just based on the tone of your voice and things you said?
Do it.
5'9".
Almost.
5'10".
Warmer.
5'11".
Get in there.
5'12".
Yep.
You're 6 feet tall?
Ding, ding.
Look at
No, I'm
let me,
6'7".
Okay.
You're
Actually
6'7"?
6'7".
What?
Yeah.
You're 6'7"?
So no one likes you.
No one likes me.
So you're I knew you were tall. I should have gone bigger. So you're 6'7".
You knew you were tall and you guessed average?
I thought of the wrong words.
Oh.
I knew you were tall, though, from the tone of your voice.
God, man. Looks like I'm going to need to have a total redoing of all of my skin, man. Mayonnaise shoddy. We're going to get some syringes.
All right, can I guess another?
Yeah, let me guess another, Dave. Dave's going to
Do
guess.
it.
Brown hair.
Yep.
Yeah.
Whoa, dude. Looks like you're psychic.
Mayonnaise shoddy.
Mayonnaise shoddy.
Can I guess
Doing
another?
shots,
Can I guess
mayo,
another?
yeah.
Can I guess another?
When I get a couple of white sisters on my lap,
Can I
it's
guess
a
another?
mayo, couple mayo shots. I got a couple. When I got a couple of white bitches on my lap, it's a mayonnaise shot. Drink.
Caucasian. You're Caucasian.
You're Caucasian, aren't you?
That's a very good guess.
Yeah.
Got a couple of white bitches.
We got a tall, brown-haired Caucasian on the phone.
Get my mayonnaise shots. Gotta get my fireball, fire crotch
Isn't
mayonnaise.
that crazy, though, how I have a complete image of you just based on the tone of your voice? Isn't that crazy?
You're a great profiler.
But here's the thing. You're in a wheelchair, aren't you?
I am bound by the wheels.
Yeah, I knew it! I heard that squeaking, and I knew.
How do you do this? How do you do it? Dave, how do you do this?
It's
just a gift.
Something my whole family is good at.
Deponowitz, they're
they're having a cop brother and dad. They profiling and all that, and
they sit on your lap.
And it's just from the tone of voice we can infer a lot of facts that turn out to be true.
Dave actually pushes the headphones real close to his head, and there's small bones.
They hit the
What? Jay just showed up with a case of Pabst Blue Ribbon, fucking hipster beer.
But you know what? It's not
John
Jay's.
Carnage humping. Does he have his wiener in his sweatsuit?
Yeah, he's masturbating. He talks to Jay, and he's like, dude, let me tell you about my Ouija board. He's getting Jay into Ouija boards.
Really?
When's Jay and Snake's gonna do round 2?
Oh, wow. Can you imagine?
I'd mop the floor with those guys.
Who else is getting married around the office?
Probably Dave.
I've already been married once.
I don't know then.
You can renew your vows.
Yeah. I'll do that maybe when I'm like 90.
Shit.
Well, that's the end of the puzzle here. We only have 15 minutes left.
That's only 15
Okay.
minutes. Do you want to do, I don't know.
Shots? Mayo shots?
Nah, dude. I'm talking about some of those Diet Coke cold brews, baby.
Let's put some Mentos in some Diet Coke bottles.
Why don't you wear some tiny shorts?
Oh, I already have some on.
What?
They're hard to put around. They're hard to put on since I'm in this wheelchair. But hey, the shorter the better, as they say.
Hey,
Shorter
man.
shorts.
I'm going to answer the line for Jack. What's up, Jack?
Yo, Captain Jack. Capitan Jack, what's up? Who's this?
This is Bradley.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hey, who's this?
It's Capitan Jack.
Capitan Jack?
Capitan Jack, you got it right, buddy.
Oh, boy. Are we still telling wild stories?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, I could tell a bunch, but I'll start with the ones that put me in heavy physical danger. So I insisted that I could do a duck and roll out of a car, and everybody told me, please don't, particularly the person whose car it was. And I said, I'm going to duck and roll out of this moving car. And he said, okay.
The Camry.
Right. So he says, if you insist on ducking and rolling out of my car, I'm going to pull my car down to 5 miles an hour. Now, I had just been doing...
Use the e-brake to do that?
Pretty much. Now, I had just been dicking around. I had no intention of actually doing a duck and roll, but he starts slowing the car down a lot, and as it's slowing down, I go, oh, man, I guess I got to do it. And I yanked the door... I yanked the door open, but instead of ducking and rolling, my body goes vertical and just drags across the street for like maybe a minute. No, not a minute, maybe like 10 seconds before I let go. And then I'm just laying in this, like, next to a parked car for like a minute before I get up and I go, oh, wow, just mild scrapes, no injuries. He then comes and he tells me, are you insane? I was going 15 miles an hour. And I'm like, well, I thought it was very slow. Felt slow to me. So I did a failed duck and roll out of a car. Exciting stuff, right?
Like an open and drag and grab and fall, kind of.
Probably. I don't know. You asked me the craziest thing. I figured I would tell you a real story. Should have just made one up.
Yeah, here's one here where you put your hand on the fire alarm as like a joke, and then it really pulls.
Is that something you did?
In front of your gym teacher in middle school, you're like, ha ha ha. It's like a joke. My hand's on it as the joke, right? Because that's the joke part about it. And then it actually it's like a old one. It's an old middle school, and it clicks that click, boom. I see you. Woo.
Wow. So how'd it go again?
This guy was talking to me, and he's like, you can't cry wolf.
Can you take me to the night? Can you grab my eyes and play me twice? Can you sing me my nighttime song? Oh, baby.
You want a wild story about something I did in a gym?
Yeah.
In the school gym?
Something I did in a gym?
You fell down to your knees and you screeched, and everybody was like, what?
I had an elbow burn today, Dave, and I don't know where I got it from. I was
Probably
feeling it all
from carrying
night.
the dying fetus kick drum.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's probably what I got it from.
Yeah. Well, the main reason I would tell this story is just so you can see how little I've changed in like a decade.
How old were you a decade ago? 14?
Something like that. So this is...
Bradley, can you tell us how old you are so we can judge you?
You know how old I am.
27.
Yeah.
I didn't remember.
I remembered, Bradley. I don't.
Yeah, come on, Max. You always say like, "Oh, you're 2 years younger than me."
Bradley,
you don't know your own age.
Max,
you
you do say that all the time. So.
Bradley, I feel like I could noogie. I could give you like a noogie.
Yeah, I feel like that.
You're easily noogie.
I am short. I think I'm shorter than Dave.
Oh.
Why are you laughing like that? It's like I'm regular. I'm like 5'7".
Wait, are you 5'7", Dave?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I am shorter than you. Oh well.
Why don't you like David Trippy?
All right, Tom Kenny, cool it.
Why don't you like David Trippy?
But Mr. Krabs, where's Bonowitz?
Why don't I like David Trippy? He's the one who wouldn't kiss me back. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, it's an unrequited.
Okay, what happened in the gym?
Oh, okay, yes. So this is in senior year of high school, and they call all the 12th graders to the gym for an don't know
12th graders to the gym.
Well, it sounded like an announcement.
We're gonna need a 12th graders to the gym. Beep, beep, beep.
Pretty good. Anyway, so it's for for an AIDS awareness day thing. Yeah.
Stephanie falls to her knees and the whole gym looks at her.
Yeah, Screech was there. And so it's for an AIDS Awareness Day thing, and everybody sits down, and the guy in the school, I don't know what his job was, but he gave people condoms. Anyway, so that guy says, "Okay, we have a special presentation for you," and maybe like 24 students come out. And for 25 minutes, they just dance to pop music. And everybody's just looking at each other like, what is this shit? What does this have to do with anything? And then he comes out when there's like 10 minutes left. And he goes, okay, I will now answer any questions that you have about AIDS Awareness Day. And so having sat through 25 minutes of 24 kids just dancing to pop music for no reason, I decide to raise my hand. And immediately all the teachers are looking at me, shaking their heads, making like the cutthroat thing, like, don't you dare do a bit at this, because that's what I do. So, but I have my signature smirk. It's like, oh, here it comes. I'm going to do a bit at this thing that I should not do a bit at. And I raise my hand. Yeah, and I'm the only one with a hand raised. And so he right away calls on me, and I say in my most innocent voice, I go...
Let's hear the innocent voice.
I go, now that we danced, is AIDS over?
Sounds like a Peter Griffin.
That Peter Griffin's more like up here. Anyway, the kids who danced gave me very dirty looks, but believe it or not, I got a big laugh.
I don't believe you.
Do you live for the laugh, Bradley?
You don't believe that got a big laugh?
Do you? So when you get a big laugh, how does it make you feel? Is it like your Rush?
You're right, Jack.
The laugh.
Capitan.
My laughs are all I got. Everybody in chat, give me your LOLs. I need your laughs. Give me your toothy grins. It's what I don't live. I won't survive without your laughter.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bradley Milner, one of the stars of Tender Touches, coming out November 26th. Check that out. This year, it's not necessarily about mistakes we've made in the past, but rather adapting to family and new love in the future. Right? Was that a way to put it?
It's kind of confusing. It makes it sound like time travel.
It has nothing to do with time travel.
Why are you talking about past and future?
I'm getting dinner with Sabrine. Sabrine says to me, Season 2, does it have a twist? All excited. I'm like, you'll have to see.
Why did Season 1 have a twist?
Yeah. Turns out you had a cord in the back of your neck your whole life, sucking out sadness. It has to do with the past. Regrets, being stuck in the past. It's a big metaphor.
Oh, yeah.
You're not really big on metaphors, though. I think you like, and I don't mean that as a criticism.
I'm into simile.
You're into simile. And you're like, the world was round. Well, that's a simile, right? The world was round?
No, it's like a giant ball, the world is round.
Jack, give us your best simile.
The world is like a giant ball.
Everything that smokes is the shit that you should smoke.
This is Bradley pretending to be Jack?
I'm Bradley. Bradley, this is Bradley. Bradley, I'm from New York. I'm up here just teaching, chomping at the bit for just every single minute, every minute.
Jack, now that the crossword is over, is AIDS over too?
Can you imagine being someone, with family members dealing from this disease and having Bradley making a mockery of it in front of all these kids?
My dad's friend died of AIDS, and I have some of his ties.
There's Bradley, living his life of luxury. Just mocking.
I have some of the AIDS man's ties.
What are you guys singing? Do you imagine being that guy who, the guy who was on stage raising AIDS awareness, and he gets home and his wife says, "Oh, honey, how did it go?" He's like, wouldn't you know it? The first question I get, some little punk kid trying to make a joke about it. This is my life's work. And I get every high school I go across the country, there's always one of those kids out there. You see him in the audience with this big, stupid grin, just waiting to make a joke. And this kid, in his most gentle little voice, he says, sir, now that dancing's over, is there no more AIDS? And it pissed me off.
Speaking of the war on AIDS, tonight Call of War, a 5-part series about the AIDS epidemic as represented through a pseudo-World War I backdrop. How did the doctors deal with the problem? A problem that some people just assumed was punishment for sexuality. Bathhouses got shut down in San Francisco, and people around the world rushed for a cure but weren't even communicating with each other as well as they could. And it was a very sad time. Musicals such as Rent deal with this time period. There's a few great movies on HBO about it, a couple of them. One with a guy who was in Stranger Things, and of course...
Oh, Finn Wolfhard?
Call of War, kind of the next
I know how much
look.
Finn Wolfhard makes for Stranger Things was posted on the internet.
Yeah, how much?
I don't want to say.
Well, it's posted on the internet. I can be jealous, Dave.
Look it up if you want to know then.
Okay,
I'm not
Finn
telling you.
Wolfhard?
Yeah, and also Whitney Bobby Howard or whatever posted hers. Also some other shows on Netflix, Reese Witherspoon, Handmaiden's Tale, Elizabeth Moss. Elizabeth Moss makes $1 million for Handmaiden's Tale.
Oh, so like $250,000
Exactly.
per episode? I don't make that much per year.
I make about that per year.
I
But
make
that's a whole year worth of work.
206,000,
Yeah,
right?
Like I make.
How much do you make? 243?
No, $250 per year.
Oh, so
but
I make
but that's with the overtime and stuff 'cause I'm
$206,000 a
hourly.
year.
But I'm just thinking if I got paid per Bloodfeast, whatever. Let's just say 225,000. I'm just thinking of how that would add up. But no, the thing is, I get paid per year, and that's
And like
fine.
Stony Baloney Points, Magic Johnson's paid $50 million and AIDS went away or something Stony Baloney's talking about. That's right. Call of War it's not really that much of a sardonic take about how the wealthy maybe can survive things the poor can't. Call of War I think it's more about the conflict of what was happening when it was starting and with the World War I or just a mystical war-like backdrop. It's very much like a more humorous take on and the band played on, starring Matthew Modine. And thank you for watching my favorite show, Bloodfeast.